Om Namo Narayana, Jai Swami Narayana, Namaste. Today we're going to read the Narayana Upanishad. And as you hear in every video, I always open with Om Namo Narayana, which is the name of God, as I learned through Sri Acharyaji, and I adopted into my practice, and it's a great mantra, and I really like it, and I never saw the name Narayana before Sri Acharyaji brought it up, and I was like, okay, that's interesting. And then I started reading the Srimad Bhagavatam and the Upanishads and reading the old texts, and there it was. There was the name Narayana. And I realized there was so much more I needed to know. And here we are, reading them together to learn more. Anyways, let's dive in here. I would tell you about the knowledge that is called the Narayana principle with three aspects. Knowing which Maya, and all that which happens because of Maya will vanish entirely. Narayana desired to create people. Because of this thought, soul rose from him. Mind and all body parts, sky, air, light, water, and earth, which can carry all these created beings, took their form. From Narayana, Brahma was born. From Narayana, Rudra was born. From Narayana, Indra was born. From Narayana, those people who rule these human beings were born. From Narayana, the 12 suns, 11 Rudras, 8 Vasus, and all those meters were born, used in writing. All these function because of Narayana. All these end in Narayana. Thus is read the Upanishads of the Rig Veda. The 12 Adityas, the sons of Aditi, are Datha, Mitra, Arayama, Rudra, Varuna, Surya, Bhaga, Vivaswan, Pusha, Savitra, Sarvashta, and Vishnu. The 11 Rudras are Manu, Mahinasan, Mahan, Shivan, Ruthujwan, Ugrarethas, Bhavan, Kaman, Vamadevan, and Vruthan. The 8 Vasus, who are children of Vasu, who is the daughter of Daksha, are Dharan, Dhruvan, Soman, Ahas, Anilan, Analan, Pratyushan, and Prabhasan. Narayana is perennial. Narayana is Brahma. Narayana is Shiva. Narayana is Indra and Kala, the god of death. All directions are Narayana. All sides are Narayana. Inside and outside is Narayana. Narayana is what has happened, and what is happening, and what will happen. Narayana is the only God who is blemishless, stainless, orderless, endless, and who cannot be described. And when Narayana is there, there is no second. He who knows this becomes himself Lord Vishnu. Thus is read the Upanishads of the Yajurveda. Tell Om first, and then tell Nama, and after this tell Narayana. There is 1 letter in Om, there are 2 letters in Nama, and there are 5 letters in Narayana. Together is formed the 8-lettered Om Namo Narayana. He who tells these 8 letters attains full life without any blemish. He would attain salvation after becoming the lord of the people and be blessed with lots of wealth, lots of cows, and all other forms of wealth. Thus is read the Upanishads of the Samaveda. That ever-happy Brahma Purusha is of the form of Pranava, which is made of the joining of A, O, and That Pranava, growing in several ways, becomes Om, and that yogi who meditates on it attains salvation. That yogi who meditates on Om Namo Narayanaya reaches Vaikuntha, the abode of Lord Vishnu. That Vaikuntha is nothing but the Hridaya Kamala, which is full of eternal wisdom, from which a streak of light, similar to lightning, emanates. The son of Devaki is Brahman. The Madhu Sudana is Brahman. The lotus-eyed one is Brahman, and also Lord Vishnu, who is Achyuta. That Purusha, which is the reason for existence of all beings, is surely Narayana. He is also the causeless Om, which is Para Brahman. Thus is read the Upanishads of the Atharva Veda. He who reads this in the morning destroys the sin he has committed at night. He who reads this in the evening destroys the sins he has committed during the day. He who reads this at noon, addressing the sun, gets rid of the 5 great sins as well as the subsidiary sins. He also gets the holy effect of reading all the Vedas. He becomes one with Lord Narayana at the end. Thus ends the Narayana Upanishad. And I must confess, I did not read this before doing the video. I simply saw the name and went, oh, okay, I got time to do this. I didn't realize that this is the Upanishad that Sri Acharya draws from, or one of them. It's right here, the mantra that I use. And what's interesting about this is it says, thus reads the Upanishads, the Rig Veda, whatever. This is the first Upanishad I've read that actually does something like this, that gives us a little summary of thoughts from different Vedas. I have not encountered that before in the 38, I guess, Upanishads I've read so far. So that was kind of interesting too. But here it is, Narayana, the Supreme Lord, the creator of Shiva, the creator of the world, the creator of the humans and the beings and the deities and whatever, all of whom we have read about elsewhere. And this creation story, as cited here, we have read about in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Narayana is the Lord. I believe Sri Acharya Ji has said in a live stream that this is the name of the, that form, the great form. Lord Vishnu is not the name, it's Narayana. Lord Vishnu is simply a form of Narayana. I believe that's what he said. But this is really great. Really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this, and it kind of took me off guard that I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm reading. It's kind of funny how you stumble on things like that. Anyways, thanks for joining me on this little bit of excitement and Indiana Jones-like discovery. And until next time, Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Shri Swami Narayan, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Narayana.